Yeah, I felt good. Yeah, first 90 minutes. I mean, I think more of it was a kind of a mentality thing. Any time you get your first 90 and it's uh, you know, teams are kind of getting into midseason form. I think it was just good to get out there, get a feel of the game, in possession, out of possession. Not the result we wanted, but we get a point. Hopefully, we can build from here.
Okay, you have missed a few games. Was it you were injured? Was it mental, emotional? What kept you out all these games?
Yeah, I had an injury. It took me a bit to work through and heal properly. And it's one thing to heal it, it's one thing to strengthen it. It's another thing to get up to game speed and be ready to perform. And um, I told myself and the coaches that once I give them the green light, I want to be available the rest of the year. So they really helped me out with that. The staff were great. It's not necessarily an easy situation to be in, but at the end of the day, that's pro sports. You got to take care of your health. It's super important, especially with the long year that we have in all the games. So, yeah, I'm feeling good.
Craig, it's really nice to see you in the squad. How are you feeling in your second match this season?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Playing at home is always special, and playing in front of our home fans is great. Um, I felt good. I really got to focus on the game. The last few months have been tough, but at the end of the day, you know, it's just part of the game, and you got to work through certain things. You got to heal yourself. You got to be ready to go. And grateful to get the minutes tonight. Help the team get a point.
What is important to take in count for the match against LA on Wednesday?
What is important to what?
Yeah, what is the most important thing to take in count? To include in consideration.
Oh, to take into consideration
For the game, the next
LAFC.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, LAFC is a great team. Of course, we're down a goal, and we're gonna play at home in front of our fans, and I think we got to treat it like it's a final, because that's what it is. So I think we're gonna really come with a winning mentality and compete. And, we have a very deep team. Guys are gonna play their role and to help us get the win. And yeah, it'll be a good game.
What do you think about the result was fair?
Tonight?
The result tonight, yeah.
I mean, we wanted to win. We wanted to win every game, especially earlier in the year. 1-1 tie at home can feel like a loss. Sometimes it feels like you lose 2 points instead of getting 1 point. But I think that's just the mentality we have, is we want to win, and we had chances, and of course we conceded a goal, which wasn't great, and that's life. But at the end of the day, again, we get a point and we move on from it.
Jaime?
Drake, what was the most difficult thing for you? You're used to be the starting goalkeeper for Inter Miami. Now you're on the bench after an injury. What was the most difficult thing for you?
The most difficult thing for me was just healing from the injury, really. I'm mentally strong, I'm prepared, I've played a lot of games, so it's part of the sport, it's part of the position. And I think the main thing was just the pain and the discomfort and feeling like I couldn't perform at the best of my ability, and it took me time to get there, So now that I've kind of grown from that and I've healed, I feel ready to go and ready to play.
Thanks, Drake.